Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Brenda here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of December the 8th to the 14th. Let's see what we have here for your download message. Let go of burdens. Okay, let's see what your tarot messages are for this week. What you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through any challenges this week. So let's see what we have for my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Coming in with your first row, you've been given the Empress. Boy, she's come up a lot in the readings. You've been given the Six of Cups, and you've been given the Two of Swords, followed by, in the second row, the Four of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Wands. In the center position of the reading, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Tower. Moving on, you've got the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Coming in next, you've got the Magician, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, definitely you've got to let go of some burdens here. You got that Nine of Swords. You've got the Tower moment here. You've got the Two of Swords. Yeah, you've got some burdens here. You have to unload. You're going to have to make some decisions this week of letting go of things and walking away from situations that really are stressing you out. Innovation is your life or career card, and it says you will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test new ideas. So whatever you were doing in the past, it's not working. And so you're going to be creating something new. You're either going to open a space and close the door behind you and go through a new door and turn the page on a clean slate and try something brand new, okay? Whether it's a new relationship, whether it's something to do with your job and your career, whatever the case is, you're going to need to come up with new strategies, new ideas. Things aren't working out. So Capricorn, you're going to have to sit down and really think long and hard about, is this really what you want to do? Coming in with that, you have the Two of Swords, the Six of Cups, and you have the Empress. Well, you clearly want to give birth to your dreams, or you could be hearing about the birth or an announcement of an adopted child in the family or friendship fold. But it takes time, and she knows that she has to plant her seeds and wait. She can't just plant her seeds and expect she's going to bring in her harvest tomorrow. And this is you making your plans as well. Rome wasn't built in a day. Whatever you're planning to do, know that it's going to take time. It's a process, okay? You know, you've got to be more creative this week and know that it's going to take time, all right? But this is a beautiful card that says, you know, you can see she's planting her seeds for her future, for her fulfillment, her wishes, her abundance. And it will come, but it's going to come with the investment of time and also investment of time and waiting. The Six of Cups says you could be reconnecting with somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. This is a card of, you know, being able to feel joy and love again and tap into your inner child. But somebody could be returning from your past, a connection of some sort, where you're going to be able to sit and discuss things of your past and laugh about your past, perhaps. Let that inner child come out and think about those things that you did in the past, right? So somebody could be reconnecting. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is sort of being indecisive, right? There's something that you need to make a decision about, but you really don't want to do it. Okay, you'll never find a solution if you avoid the problem. So weigh up both the logic and your gut instincts, and you know, and then you'll make the best decision that you have to. Once you've made your choice, you can move forward with confidence. There's something here where you're having to make a choice here, and I think you're walking away from something here, some of you, that isn't serving you at all. Now, the Chess comes in, and this is your money and your career card, and it says money strategy, wise spending, long game, career, military leader, thinking it through. So some of you might be involved in those types of jobs, but you have the ability to be a leader. You have the ability to think on your feet and make the plans and make the decisions. You're strategizing how you can make more money, how you can keep this money. You're spending your money wisely. You're not going out there and doing emotional spending at all. You're not going to do that to yourself and then get stuck with the bill at the end of the month, right? So this is a card that says you're going to be conscientious about your spending, okay? You want to be in a situation that's long-term now. So some of you could be involved in military. You have your own ability to lead your own business or your own position, and you're going to be thinking things through. You're going to be taking your time, not rushing in. You got the Four of Cups, you got the Fool, and you got the Page of Wands. So, the Four of Cups is all about sitting there sort of stagnant and saying, well, I'm missing out on an opportunity rather, and you can't see the trees, the forest rather, for the trees. So this is about keeping your mind open. Don't box yourself in, okay? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Keep your eyes open for new and different things that could present themselves. Be open-minded to look at things in a different way. The Page of Wands is a really good opportunity for something new to come in that's going to get your creative juices flowing. That's going to make you want to move forward here. So this is about you being full of enthusiasm when you do want to try something new. Capricorn, don't be afraid to do that, okay? You have that ability. You can lead your own path. Go after what you want. There's going to be some stumbles along the way, but you can do this, okay? This is a great opportunity that can get your creative juices flowing. Stay curious here. Explore and seek new things that are coming in, all right? Don't be afraid to take the odd risk unless you're using money and putting money on the line. The Fool, you are getting ready to launch into something here with this opportunity coming in. So don't lock yourself up here. You're almost there. You might not have all the information that you need yet to go forward because she's got one foot here and she's reaching out for her new opportunity here. You know what I always say, make sure you check your parachute before you jump off that cliff. So getting your ducks in a row, strategizing, making wise money investments here, being in charge of your own mindset here and you doing the planning. This is your future, your journey. Coming in the center position, Capricorn, this is your help hurdle or your struggle or your challenge. It says laziness. And when we get the locks are indicative of your subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs. Your dreams are so much bigger than your efforts to achieve them. If you want to accomplish great things, you'll have to try harder. So don't be afraid to get out there. Put yourself out there. That's what this whole reading is about. Let go of the burdens of the past. Realize you have this beautiful new ability to create what you want with your own free will. So if there's a goal or a passion or something you have thought about, go out and do it. You've got the Tower, you've got the Emperor, and you've got another fantastic opportunity coming in. So when we get the Tower we know is all about a new beginning. It's all about the end of an old one. It's all about something that ends abruptly and it's done, okay? This is change, pure and unadulterated change, basically. This is a card that says you're going to make change. You're going to make something bigger and better now. You may have been involved in something that wasn't on secure ground to begin with, and it was inevitable it would come crashing down. But you got the choice now to make something even better for yourself. You can be in the seat of power like this Emperor. This is also indicative of the father figure. You could be dealing with a father or a person who you look up to as a father. But this is a card that says, he is logical. He is organized. He is in control of his emotions. He's able to sit there cool, calm, and collected because he's done his research. You can too. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an opportunity some of you are going to see. Something new and exciting that could come in the form of a new job or a raise or a financial windfall. But make sure you go after it. Take those steps to go after that goal. Remember that abundance can be prosperity are possible if you're willing to put the work in for them. So keep your eyes on the prize and don't give up on your dreams. And this is what this is about. Put the effort in. This is a brand new beginning for some of you. Don't be afraid to go out there. Let go of those burdens and also your insecurity and lack of confidence here. Let it go. You can do this. Oh, well, we talked about a father. Here you are. Production, hunting, protection, and teaching. So somebody could be stepping forward, someone who you look up to as a father figure, or someone who you respect in their standing, in their education and their life and in society. They may be helping you do this through this process. Coming in next, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Five of Swords. So the Knight of Cups is all about somebody who brings a beautiful idea to you that you actually love. Or they could be somebody coming in, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, who they're gonna sweep you off your feet in a way you never thought they could. You could be falling in love with this individual, or just the fact that they're bringing something to the table of life that you're going to love and get involved in. But you could also be getting an invitation to go somewhere with this Knight of Cups, like a wedding or an engagement party or something like that. Two of Wands, yes. Moving forward, thinking about your future. This is all about that. When we get the Wands, it's taking action and going after what it is you truly want to do. You could be planning a trip for business and or for business or for pleasure, or maybe you're going to put a little bit of both into that, right? You could be adding that. Now, the other thing here is don't be afraid to bring someone else into this equation. You could be bringing in another person as well. Now's the time to put your dreams into motion, and you can do that. Get serious about your future and plan your course action, and stop worrying about it or daydreaming and start making some concrete plans. Okay, you've got all the resources you need to go after your goals. You may have struggled in the past. Here you got the Five of Swords, which is, a no-win situation. You had the right to step up, speak your mind. You knew you were in the right position, but often when we go into battle mode, there's risks and there's consequences. You better weigh them before you go into battle mode here, okay? If you're locking horns with somebody, be careful. Coming in at the end of the week, your angel number is 7777. Well, we know in general sevens are really good numbers. A really good number, 7 is often the number of luck, but this one's of commitment. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objectives immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Wow. Well, we talked about that here with this Knight of Cups, right? Somebody could be returning also that you had been involved in romantically, maybe. But there's new opportunities presenting themselves all through this reading, and all you have to do is get up and go after it, okay? Commit yourself to do this. Coming in with that, you have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Magician. So the Nine of Swords is losing sleep. Your racing thoughts are going through your head at night. You need to put your worries on the chair before you go to bed. This is a card that says stay positive. Don't bring on any unnecessary illnesses because you're getting stressed over something. Worry never fixed a problem. You've got the Nine of Wands. You felt you had to stand up for yourself. You created something and you didn't back down. That's what the Nine of Wands is about. Okay? She goes after what she wants. She doesn't back down. She's there to stand up for what she's created. And that's what you need to do. Don't be afraid to go out after your goals. Okay? This is all about, you've been through maybe a lot and things have been tough for you, but, you may be tired and depleted, but you're resilient, you're persistent, and you can still keep fighting and moving forward. Okay? Because the end's in sight. So don't give up. Keep going, and you'll make it through any of these challenges, because we know that the 9 is before that 10 of Swords, and that 10 of Swords is up on your feet and moving forward. The Magician. Universe says you can do this. Okay, whatever you're struggling with here this week, Capricorn, I've never seen such a struggling reading for you before. But you know what? This could be for some of you, of course, that you're dealing with some struggles. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Commit your plans if you're moving towards something. Pick and choose your battles wisely. The universe says they're giving you everything you need to move forward. Time, effort, support, love, maybe even money. This is dreaming and making those dreams come true. Okay, the Magician, you're the big manifester here. So you have the capability, Capricorn, of doing this. Woo. Well, let go of those burdens. This is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know, I stand in this circle of love and light for you, my beautiful Capricorns.